Так, всем привет, вы на канале Мистер Повикистик, и у нас очередной выпуск, который посвящен The Outer World. Так, продолжим. Сейчас мы коротко расскажем, что происходит и что надо делать дальше. Сколько я помню, нужно накупить какой-то специальный пропуск, который стоит 10 тысяч бит. Но у нас такого количества денег нет, у нас всего 6369. Вот смотрите. Так, Элли. Повеселее. Ну, как-то скромно она выглядит. Ну ладно. Так, вот, смотрите. Купите нави-ключ с товар Бейл Глэдис. Он 10 тысяч битов стоит. Нужно поработать. Пока не получается. Так. Ну, будем выполнять те миссии, которые, собственно говоря, нам дадут. Денежек. Ну, не денежек, а бит. Здесь система денег биты. Так, что, Элли возьмем? Ну, а почему, собственно говоря, нет? Порвать оставим. Возьмем Элли. У нас уже три человека на корабле. Очень хорошо. Отряд наш увеличивается. Но что-то у меня есть подозрение, что кое-кто нас в скором времени покинет. Я про порвать. У нее там какая-то романтическая линия завязалась с инженером из первопроходца. Это, конечно, я немножко не ожидал подобного. Но такое произошло. Так. Мы на первопроходце. Почему мы тормозим? Комендант звонит.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today? Chief Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for station. Anything else?
Понятно.
Chief Junlei Tennyson. She runs the ship. Her family's worked on it for... They're run by Miss Hagen. Half the tramp captains and contractors in... I ought to warn you straight off. Scuttlebutt says... Oh, gets it mighty boring at this desk, you know. Then I get to chat. Oops! This is the security. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to... Less than there used to be. Fewer freighters passing through these days. Search me. I mean, don't search me, because that's my job.
Умник.
Get it? I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name. Folks are liable to start taking your...
Бесполезный разговор. А, ты что там делаешь? Ну, Элли, ты, конечно...
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you. The outlaw scientist fella. If you have an inkling of the wheres or what fors of his location, Udon bed. To the board, yeah. You've read. but he's never done nothing to Groundbreaker, so I've no problem with that bastard McRed dead.
Так.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Грузчик. Грузчик. Парень молодой. Ну, красть. Ничего красть мы не будем. Так, что тут разговорился? Ладно. Не хочет он со мной общаться. Да и я с ним особо не хочу. Вообще нужно посмотреть. Может быть, тут есть какие-то персонажи, с которыми можно что-нибудь. Морпех. Так, вот тут товарищ Мартин. Что, боже мой, ну и, конечно, круто.
You should give our latest product.
What are you saying, Martin? That's an antique Cleo.
My wow, what have I done?
Gotcha. What? This guy's real.
What kind of
It's your party, Captain.
Now, if you don't mind. Heard of it? That's a spacious choice, Spirit. So, what can I get you? I'm bound to satisfy headgear. You would never. I mean, why anyone can be. Oh, I'm having a stellar day. Not just because.
Don't get him started, Captain.
All night, too. I can see. Have a look.
Так. Что тут у тебя имеется? 17, 4. Понятно. Так, дорогая моя, тебе надо одеть. Ходишь всяком оборвании. Оружие. Что у тебя тут с оружием? Здесь 59 пистолет. Ну, в принципе, неплохо, думаю. Ничего страшного не случится. Так. Эврам Мэйл.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Ничего не могу понять.
Cosbro finals are scheduled to
А
air
тут
today.
что произошло?
Scandal has lost the lead in film. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stimulants.
Опять будешь что-то писать.
Gracious. I was just... Anytime, sweetheart.
Так, короче. У нас там где-то на заднем плане кто-то бегает. Дневник бомжа. Так, дневник бомжа. Бомжи здесь живут. Да, ладно. Бомжи. Чем они бомжи, вообще непонятно. Какая милая зверюшка. Бальзам для кожи. Что там еще больше? Что здесь? Здесь закрыто. Пока не, короче, ничего интересного не нахожу. Боже мой. Он палит он меня. Сейчас я по-любому спалюсь, если сейчас что-нибудь украду. Поэтому не стоит этого делать. Так, ты кто? Никто очень.
How do you do? And welcome to the rest and go. Sorry. Didn't quite. Glass year. Sorry, they're. Huh. Fine, as long as the Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the promenade holds our economy. Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen, she freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual. Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company shipped. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's... Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak. Same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the cross. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified
Ничего, короче, полезного вообще товарищ не рассказал. Ничего полезного, ничего. Этого товарища почему-то все пытаются от него держаться подальше. Грузчик. Джесси Джей.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed. I ain't too elated about going exclusive. You sure saved my...
Hello. Dr. Fenhill. I hope
Harassing?
you have a creative...
Then it's lucky for us both that I...
Good luck with this one. Now is this... Take care.
Так, вот эта тетка, может, у нее есть какая-нибудь работа?
Well, Dr. Fenhill. I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, it'd be nice to have you in here. I respect what you're doing here. Have it your way then. Now, about your... Keep hanging around and... What can I do?
А ничего. Нам нужно какое-нибудь задание, понимаете? Чтобы деньжат заработать, нужно задание. Пока я ничего не вижу. Где это мы оказались?
All our shots after this. I've been meaning to break this jacket in.
Так. Смета инструкция. Фрэнк. Просто какой-то лобный далеко. Один старый проходца оказался самурай, но тут его нашли, как сказать, окружение. Лилия сказала, что как только разберемся с всеми делами, можем застолбить. Посылаю тебе все это развитые щи. Панель, которая плохо держится, нужно залезть через их койки, чтобы добраться до дальней стены. Велели выйти там страшно, потому что следят моими словами, все как обычно. Так. Это пистолет Полтер. Ну, чувака здесь грохнули. Что это? Какой-то мусор падает. Ладно, здесь тоже ничего полезного. Ничего полезного, ничего неинтересного. Блин. Открывайся. И... Блин, только не говорите, что я просто так открыл это. Угу. Кто здесь? Слава богу. Ау, есть кто? Что? Открывай давай, что? О! Что здесь делаешь?
You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells. Thanks again, friend. What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust... Well, actually two things broke. First, the damn... Time stood still. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. So... You're gonna shake me down after I was... That all? Of course.
Какой ужас. Так, вот. Вот, наконец-то мы куда-то гусеница. Классно стреляешь, Элли. Прям только хорошо чпокнул. Вера говорит, что канализация после надежды опять не прорастет. Глянем, как обычно, за срок. Как там проверить, кто-то дверь захлопнул, ключ остался внутри. Если ты хочешь, потребуешь все с утра совсем радиоактивным. Радиатор. ДТ. Кто такая ДТ? ДТ. Ух ты, где мы можем оказаться, да? Прикольно. Тут закрыто или будет открыто? Короче, пока такая... Тык. Где я оказался? Ну, раз никто ничего не видит, почему, собственно говоря? Ключ от бара последняя надежда. Вот это интересно. Тактический дробовик. Он есть у меня, но пусть будет еще. В крайнем случае. Можно будет их. Так. Угу. Ну, это туалет, понятно. Так, ну, в баре-то можно же найти работу? Нет. Ну, ты отмечен.
Not today. Never thought I... What'll it be?
Итак. Ничего. Грузчик. Удостоверение морпех. Ну, короче, здесь есть все, но нет ничего.
Do you know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard, the board was in dispute with the rental company.
Может, у этого работа есть? Есть работать?
How do you do? Huh.
Блин, сегодня с этим Уэллсом-то прикопались.
Have you seen this man? Reward offers for information
Да-да,
capture of wanted terrorist Phineas Wells.
грузчик. Салют.
Auntie greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kit Unit Dispense. Beginning dispensing seat.
Купи вот это, а? Красиво. И вот это. Огнеметик купи. Вот это тоже. Тоже ничего прелестного не получилось. Команда грузчика. Команда грузчика. Ты кто?
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. We also have a line of specialized melee. Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. Everything I sell is fresh from the forge.
Что у нас имеется? Из оружия вообще мало ли что. Продать. Тут, говорю, у нас есть различные модификации, которые нам, в принципе, не нужны. Блин. Ну, давайте одну. Что у нас тут есть? Яблоко. Яблоко, нафиг нам надо. Бананчики. Пиво. Не нужно нам это ваше пиво. Короче, просто у меня здесь всякого хламиноз целый. Просто жуй. Сытная таблетка. Так, тоже ничего вообще полезного. Это вот тут с мясом со своим, да?
If you're hungry, you've come. They're terrible. You know what sprats are? Space rats. Scrap meat is plenty tasty when properly. Legally? No.
Ну,
Between you,
понятно.
me,
Короче, хрень какая-то.
just a...
Ничего полезного на самом деле нет. Ничего полезного. Ничего полезного. Ничего. У тебя нет задания для меня.
Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full time. My crew are never short on Denson.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automac heart surgery than to change your mind.
Groundbreaker's a small town in a big ship. And anyone...
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fen...
I don't like to put a label on...
If you ever decide to settle down...
Блин, тоже ничего. Ничего. Где мне купить какие-нибудь миссии, задания? Ничего я пока не могу найти. Где это мы? Не, здесь был уже. Да, здесь я был уже. Сделать нехрен. Заниматься. Что у нас здесь? Мусорщик мне поговорите Хаген. Поговорите с... Ее офис находится на променаде. Первый проход рядом с торговцем штрусиной колбасой. Подождите, ну... Шо? А, вот. Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте. Прикольно смотреть. Нет, больше не удалось. Ладно, Лилия. Хватит писать.
Make this conversation worth my time, Captain.
Конечно.
These days, the scrap business all but run. Our field is persuasive acquisition. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Thank you. I work hard. Very. I have this... I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like... Sublight occupies a...
Так, другой вопрос.
Ask.
Что? Все? Так. Есть маленькая проблема. У меня нет 10 тысяч бит, но сейчас мы займемся, как мне говорят, продажей. Слушай, братан, можешь купить у меня тут кое-что? Что такое медленно-то, не пойму.
What can I...
С ним очень сложно.
Don't take
Алло.
my word for it.
продать? Так. Так. Детали для брони. Из оружия что можем продать? Тактический дробовик. Продаем. Огнемет. Еще один тактический дробовик тоже продаем. Крупнокалиберный пулемет. Ладно, вот тут. Блин, очень. Что мы еще можем продать? Набор охотник. Есть. Наконец-то. Все, можно отправляться к тетушке. 10 тысяч. Охереешь, купишь. Да.
Fantastic. You should have a chat with Lily now.
Да нет, спасибо уже. Сам еще разговаривать. Денег нет.
Cannibals, sulfur pits, acid spewing rats. Been looking for a change of scenery.
Так, дорогая моя, тебе надо шлем надеть. Тебе надо надеть шлем. Ну все. Все, я готов.
If this is something Tobias could handle, see yourself out the door. Sure is. Well, one of my guys in Stellar Bay has a leak. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. A few of my contractors run flight to keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense. One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the camp. When the board pulled out Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they could carry off world. Apparently, one of Catherine's... It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, dangerous stuff. Ask.
But it can be a lot of fun, if you don't mind the possible.
You and I have different notions of fun, Dr. Fenhill. Now, get going. One last thing. Few laws and even fewer people to enforce them. You'll do fine.
Good enough for me.
Так. Все, наконец-то у нас есть задание. Интересная была сейчас фраза. Покупать мне нет чего и не на что, денег нет. Поэтому будем сейчас зарабатывать заново. Возвращаемся на свой корабль. Безнадежно. Хорошее название для корабля, на самом деле. Может быть, не все так безнадежно.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this
Что
time.
такое?
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr.
Ну, увидим
Well
экран.
done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent natives. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive... No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Once you have everything you need, best of luck.
Способности, что у нас есть? Ну что ж, отправляемся. Монарх. Так, что-то там у нас какие-то проблемы, да? Нельзя куда-то там.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Отправимся, монарх. Или возьмем с собой. Так. Это монарх. Ой, извините. Так, Stellar Bay. Сразу у нас здесь есть терминальчик, который не можно использовать ничего. Все равно никто ничего не видит. Грим.
Hey, hold on there. I got a sign. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Да, ты прям Шерлок Холмс.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Which means I never get to do this part, but on behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but we don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-roaders who do. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board may. But that's all outside. Oh, sure. It makes Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say. Mr. Sandra will be mighty pleased to meet you. Oh, and if you're headed there, I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever. Everyone's heard of him, even on Oh, you're real funny. Guess I don't. I couldn't really say I'm just a fan. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. San.
Еще один любитель. Так, ладно. Мы никуда не спешим. Поэтому сейчас просто немножко побегаем, поизучим весь этот город. Здесь нет никого. Можно... Вот кто-то будет. Никто мне ничего не сказал. Ну я же не у кого-то из лавки украл. Так. Что у тебя здесь в руках? О, сидит, ничего не делает. Молодец, правильно. Так и надо.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Привет.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and What can I do? You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help, but I'll warn you. Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid tea or mantis worm wings. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else. Sort of the strong... Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. I couldn't. Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad. Oh.
Какой жуть какая, блин. Мужик будет приглашать чужую бабу. Нет, чужого чувака на свидание с чужой другой бабой. Что за бред?
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet, intense... Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard.
Good to have standards, I guess.
I know what I'm looking for. You think that's what I'm looking for? Not in Stellar Bay. Besides, a man with the... Sorry.
Ужас какой. Он же Нанди.
New business turns up at... Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How...
You've often posed.
Clear my schedule. Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very...
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself? Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. But if you're here for him... Oh, a shame. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures... Surviving alone isn't as easy as it... Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been... Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but... Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather...
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get at...
On our terms, my...
Ingenious plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm starting to admire your sand, but I bet...
What a charmingly roguish turn of phrase.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit...
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become...
And you'll have a powerful ally.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon.
Never realized fighting the Bureau?
It is... in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Step. Do be careful. I've lost more... Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it. What can I do for you? I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feed... What else can I do? Then it's good that I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms... Not intentionally, though that's technically... For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as... As you may have noticed, this planet, and as the other corporations... Our leadership at the time, but there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance. It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI creating the perfect environment for... That's what I thought. But the senior executives in a manner of speaking, many of us stayed behind. In an act of quiet.
Must have pissed off some real big suits to get stuck with.
On the contrary, I wrote lots of very important reports. I moved forward with our planned reforms as well as our strategy. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations I don't know. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but... It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that, for the greater good. I'm all for reasonable regulations. Much as I hate to say it. What can I do for you?
Нет, хватит. Мне уже надоело разговаривать с тобой, ты уже мне всю голову забил. Ни хрена не понятно.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up. Sorry, seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. Hope you can forgive my... First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now... Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but he's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals. But... I can't keep... Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, tell him Velma said something else. This again? I swear, this is the last time... You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him that about Cover It. She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professor. She asked me about the poster once. Damn right it is. No, I paid Sublight for it, so it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be... Sure can. If you want to... Fine by me. Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He and his whole crew walked out. You mind slapping him around a little while? I'm joking. If you can find a way to get him back to work. Stealing such a nasty word. Let's call... And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use... We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong... Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of... Unless you're here to tell me he's... I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for... hard workers, they turn dials. Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone. If Caleb wants to keep this job, maybe so. But I bet you Caleb runs out of... He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real... For running me ragged while he takes an... Fine by me?
Понятно. Понятно, что пока ни хера не понятно. Так, чем займемся? Решим проблему с плакатом, только в другом. Плакат привезти вот эта дамочка. Букмекерская контора. Офигеть. Эй.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest Crossbell games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No. Aren't they just? When I get to worrying about the Marauders out, most of the time it's static on account of... So. Graham's always filling the airwaves. All it means is the tossball games get... Signed by the Black Hole himself. Why, did you want to see it? I don't know. This isn't just some poster. It's a genuine... Of course, the only reason I asked Velma about it in the first place was because I was going to line the walls with them. Of course not. No. Anyway, I guess they tried to take a shortcut around Amber Heights, but they lost a bunch of cargo, including my jerseys. Thanks.
Хорошо.
Don't... What can I do?
Ничем больше. В общем, теперь нам нужно Нам нужно теперь что? Угу. Опять Силия нам нужна. Она знает, что заказывать.
Have you talked to Sebastian?
Так, Себастьян поговорить. Так, Себастьян. Где он есть, ваш? Вот этот вот дядька. Вот этот.
Wrap musk and canid eyes, right here.
О, что?
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in... You look like a man who's looking... Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days. I hope it's working okay, because no... Nice of you to say. Wait, I see what's going on. Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make... Nuh-uh. A lot of people... I know she can't... You don't think she'd look elsewhere? Maybe I should spend some extra time with her. For, customer relation... Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends...
Обязательно сходи. Ну что ты такая вся? Да, он сходит с одним свиданием.
But how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Was he like... Not to worry. If I never... look at me going on. Anyhow.
Здоровье. Так, ладно. Отправляемся. Искать гримовый. Ты чё? В чем дело?
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like... Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back.
It's more dissolving than melting.
That is not... Don't you tell me to calm down. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons. Mantis, please. He's been pining for an adventure. Says, I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance. He should have listened. Listening to those awful broadcasts. And now I just know my boys run that old settlement southwest of Stellar Bay. Or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his...
Господи, что за ужас ты говоришь?
Maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. If they weren't holed up at... Thank you. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? And if you find any of them iconoclast and doctrinate...
Да. Мама ж такая злая. Так, перьевчик мальчики, маленький. сохраниться.